Okay, so what we got is the door panel that's already been hacked up here. It's like this when we got the car. Yes, they didn't have room to put in. They had JBLs in the car. Actually sounded really good, but not as good as what it's gonna sound. But so what we got is the running both of the Rockford T3 components. Gonna be running the 6.5 drivers in the doors. So something like that is what I'm thinking. But on angles, a lot different angles. Probably go something. You can see something kind of like that with that one. And this one is just going to be angled up a little bit. I don't know, I'll play around with that, see how it looks. Okay, so after a little bit of cutting, this is what we got. Big hole. I wish this camera would zoom out a little more, but basically what I'm trying to set up, so this would be, this is where the dash line is right here. So I'm going to come off and have the speaker basically right off the dash. But with the fiberglass, I like to start from this edge and build out, wherever I have to follow that dash line. So I'm hoping is that I can just come off of here, attach the fleece along here, come down, probably go down along here. I think I have plenty of room here behind the dash. I think there's actually a lot of room behind the dash, so I might just staple along, pass along here. But basically follow this line. I don't want to build down any further. I don't want to run into any issues there. So I'm going to just basically come along here and just tack the fleece on, and then just roll the fiberglass, feather the fiberglass in, and then start feathering it out along here, because I really don't want to go all the way to the back. Okay, I thought I'd make a quick video here. It's what I'm thinking here. Actually down a little bit like that. But this is with the speakers in. I wanted to make sure they would work right and stuff. You can see there. Give me a little long view. But you wanted to make sure no matter what. His wife's at work with the car right now, so I couldn't really. Give me 1 second here. I'll see if I move this without breaking everything. Oh yeah, I'm not a good camera operator. Okay. So something like that. The gap there. You can see. Actually, should go back a little bit. But yeah, it's close enough for what I'm doing here. But yeah, I wanted to make sure that, as you see, if I look down through, that there's going to be no fitment issue. As far as hitting the back of the door, if I don't cut out the door at all, the metal in the door at all, so, which it will, this will work perfectly, just as is. And it's coming along pretty good. Okay, anyways, little update here. This is what I ended up going with for the pods, with the structure of the pods, as you can see. Tried fitting it before, and it would work. It would clear the seats, but it was really tight, and with it having power seats, I'm afraid that somebody will get in there, try to adjust the seat, keep their hand on the switch, and get it, smashed between the speaker and stuff, because there was only like a ½ inch of clearance. So I dropped it back. They're down now a good ½ inch. So give more than an inch of clearance, I'm taking it. But I already went ahead, there's the felt sprayed, tacking up right now. We also have the spacers, the plugs were in here, wrapped in tin foil. Tin foils to keep the fiberglass from sticking, keep them from sticking to the plugs. But this is the update so far. Like I said, I don't have nobody to run the camera, or I would actually show you, record the whole thing and then edit it out for you. But it's pretty much the gist of it. You got to figure out how you want them to look, and this is time consuming. I had 3 different ways actually I went until I got this idea. Oh, and that's another thing you probably noticed. I separate the door panels with the cords here. I got lucky. The door panel's actually in 2 pieces, so it makes it a lot nicer. It's all fiberglass. This way I don't have to worry about being super careful to get fiberglass all over the rest of the door panel. So, okay, well, this is where I'm at, and after I get the felt stretched and laid on there, I guess I'll tape again. That's what I got. Hopefully it turns out good. It's probably hard to see in the video, but since it is black on black, but it's pretty much what I have here. I'll let it set up for a while before I try fiberglassing. Okay, so I have everything fiberglassed. Didn't take much of a video because there's really nothing to it. You're just coating the felt with fiberglass. So you didn't really need to, that's pretty straightforward and simple. I didn't think I needed a video of that. But I got it, and I did put some fiberglass meshing, as you can see in here, to reinforce all around on the inside. Again, that's pretty straightforward. You use fiberglass matting here. I cut them up in a little 1 inch by 1 inch and 1 inch by 2 inch squares and just put them in there. Plus I cut a little piece that went into this area here to reinforce that where it meet the plastic so it doesn't crack right there. And also right along this edge I put a strip, I put little pieces again, they're 1 inch by 1 inch square, and just reinforce this area here. And now, as you can see, I did put the Bondo on it. Yeah, I can't Bondo worth shit, as you can see here. I'm not very good at it. I never have. But this is why I always try to avoid doing this stuff all my life, because I was never good at Bondoing. So it just leaves me a lot to sand. Okay, this is the finished product after putting the Bondo on, sanding it out, roughed up all the plastic. It's ready for vinyl now. It actually turned out really good. Happy with the way it looks. Here we have the finished door panel. This is the driver's side. I went ahead and just placed the speakers in, made sure they still fit in the recess. As you can see, it turned out real good. Definitely will not have no fitment issues as far as hitting the rear door panels. As you can see, pretty much almost, actually hitting the door, not rear door panels. So, as you can see, if you come up off of where the door would be, metal would be, it's plenty of room. Like I said, I think it turned out good. Go ahead and, this is going to be quite difficult. These grills are really a pain in the ass to get off and on, but I'm going to just place them there. It's not exactly on or in there, but yeah, that'll be what they look like then.